My name is Waffles, and I'm a government whistleblower turned political commentator. What I'm thinking about right now is nobody's stopping these people from doing what they're doing. Nobody's stopping them, okay? We're outraged, we're all, we're talking, that's good. There's good things happening. People are doing hard work, but nobody's stopping them from harming all these people. And what I am the most concerned about right now is I'm watching this famine unfold. I'm a watchdog. I'm watching everything, okay? I'm watching this famine unfold in Gaza. And the problem that I have the most right now, I'm upset about what they're doing over there, and it needs to stop. But this is bothering me. Aren't these guys buddies? Same people that are doing these atrocities to those people are the same people in control of the United States right now. We went to a grocery store, Friday I think it was. I went to the grocery store with my uncle, and he was very upset because it was $8 for a bag of tortillas. Just a couple, weeks ago when we went to the grocery store, I wound up yelling in front of the tuna. People were looking at me. I'm like, this is the most expensive cat food I've ever seen. Standing in front of the tuna. Because of the aluminum hikes. Due to the tariffs. $8 for a bag of 16 tortillas. And I'm simultaneously, while experiencing this, witnessing a famine. And the president of my country, I live in the United States, talks about using that land to build himself a beautiful palace. He wants to make it a beautiful strip. He has made these statements. We're just looking at the news. Trump says Hamas didn't want deal as U.S. and Israel leave Gaza. Ceasefire talks. Donald Trump says Hamas doesn't want Gaza ceasefire. I'm just utilizing my First Amendment right to freedom of speech and freedom of the press. As an American citizen, it is my constitutional right to express myself freely and express my thoughts and opinions in regards to the things that take place in my own country. I'm expressing my thoughts and my opinions based on my observations. These are my opinions based on my observations, and they are my opinions. So I'm expressing myself freely using my First Amendment right to freedom of speech and freedom of the press. I am an American citizen by birthright, and I will not have my citizenship stripped from me. Anybody attempting to do so will be perceived as a foreign adversary, as these are my constitutional rights. I am an American first. I have, for the last 3 years, been yelling because money was going missing at our federal agencies. Between 2020 and 2024, that is what it is that I am blowing the whistle on. That amount of money totaled between those years that went missing from our federal agencies equates to $2 to $3 trillion. How does the government lose $2 to $3 trillion and not know where it went? That's a lot of money to just lose. My observations as a whistleblower is that Donald Trump was making phone calls to Congress during that time period while Congress was simultaneously, as a Republican majority, purposefully defunding our federal agencies. I wrote a whole book about it. And I'm wondering where that money went. And see, the problem is I'm not just a witness, but I'm also a victim. And from what I see, I wrote a whole book. Go read it. Go read it. From what I see, it's free. Is that for the last 4 years, Donald Trump had his co-conspirators, in my opinion. I perceive these people as co-conspirators. I believe they're racketeering. I'm expressing my thoughts and my opinions based on my observations, and I have every right to do so. Have impoverished people in the population by manipulating our federal programs. And now I'm watching how they're trying to pass this bill. Donald Trump supposedly has some sort of executive order to forcefully institutionalize the people that they just took all the money from. That's just what it looks like. I wrote a whole book about it, okay? But I'm sitting here watching all of this go on, and I'm getting very mad. I'm just expressing my thoughts and my opinions based on my observations, and I'm free to do so because I'm an American citizen, and it's my constitutional right. America! Fuck yeah! So anyways, this is my book. I wrote it. It's available on Barnes & Noble. It's also on my website. If you want a hard copy, it costs money because they gotta print it. If you want an ebook, it's free. That's my caseload. And it also explains what I witnessed at our federal agencies during the pandemic when Trump was making phone calls. If you go to my Substack, I don't know, we're over here on my Substack now. It's available, link in bio. Go to my posts. Posters. This is a very interesting post. That includes a video admission by Joe Biden stating that Donald Trump was manipulating the Congress while he was in office. While Biden was in office, Donald Trump was calling Congress and telling them to do stuff. So I'm just letting you know, we're dealing with a lot of manufactured crisis right now, it looks like. And I feel like I'm also a victim of that. But, you know, I mean, all this stuff that they're doing to women and people of color, and they're, like, trying to, like, do harmful things to people, that's what it looks like. So I'm expressing my thoughts and my opinions based on my observations. My phone was dying. They're going to force people into poverty and then say that they're going to imprison them. That seems pretty un-American to me. I'm very confused why it is we have a president that clearly appears to be breaking the law. There's 340 million Americans. I want to remind you guys that Donald Trump's approval rating is in the 30s on literally everything. Other than that, when I go on Zillow and I look at the cost of housing, it looks to me like there's some sort of freaking attempt to, like, scare people out of their states going on the map. It almost looks to me like a territorial land seizure. All of the red is conflict zones or aggressors, and orange is people that are being attacked, and the blue is people who have been announced that they will be attacked by an adversary. Due to the fact that Texas and Florida look like this and the rest of the country look like that, that to me looks like an encroachment from outside of the country. That's just what it looks like. Honestly, I think Donald Trump needs to apologize to the American people. I don't feel like he's acting as a U.S. president if what he's going to do is threaten the people. And that's what it looks like he's doing. Like, it blatantly looks to me like he is trying to harm the American people. It seems very apparent. They keep saying all this inappropriate stuff, and it certainly looks to me like they're making threats. And that is my perception of what I am seeing, and I feel the need to express that. I'm utilizing my First Amendment right to freedom of speech and freedom of the press to express my thoughts and opinions as an American citizen, as is my right to do so. These are my thoughts and opinions.